Pick six, brought to you by Davidson's Liquors, and we're riffing off the Tom Brady suspension and the fact he cheated. And our topic is the 6 biggest cheaters in sports history. I believe I'm first. All right, here we go.
Yeah, since you can read and I can't.
Number 6, Tonya Harding. You know, it's the way she went about it. She didn't cheat by injecting herself with it. She cheated by trying to take out the competition.
Well, isn't that what they all do?
Enlisting somebody to take a bat to Nancy Kerrigan's knees. Unbelievable. Number 5.
That's a good one. I'm impressed with that.
Thank you very much. Number 5, Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
You know, I think I like this one on this list because of the magnitude. When a guy wins the 100-meter dash in the Olympics, he is crowned the fastest human on the planet. He cheated. He took performance-enhancing drugs, and they caught him very, very quickly, and he had to give it up, and he was disgraced, and really, he's kind of disappeared off the face of the earth. Number 4.
Had to give up his gold shoes.
The Black Sox of 1919. I mean, you know the story. 8 guys paid off by gamblers to throw the World Series against the Cincinnati Reds in what at the time was sports' biggest stage, the World Series. Nothing was bigger than baseball back in 1919. Number 3. See, I'm talking magnitude here of these things, not just the act, but the magnitude.
Thank you for explaining that.
You're welcome. The East German women's swim team, because this was basically state-sponsored. All right, government federations were in charge of this and did this to cheat the rest of the world because they felt that athletic superiority would prove provincial or state superiority. Very whacked. And it went on for decades, and they won double-digit gold medals. And think about this. The women that did this, they weren't necessarily all on board with it, but if they wanted to stay on the team, they had to do what the government was telling them to do. They went so far as to inject themselves with male hormones. They changed their body and their appearance, and they were almost like a different gender by the time this was all over. Number 2.
Like Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, magnitude. Sammy Sosa. And I'll tell you why he's my only baseball guy on this list. All those other guys did PEDs. McGuire, Palmeiro, Bonds. This guy not only did PEDs, he also was caught with a corked bat. He's double the cheater that everybody else was. And number 1 is Lance Armstrong, because he not only cheated to win, he cheated to ruin other people's lives along the way. He just destroyed everything and everybody in his path as he was racking up these yellow jerseys. So Lance Armstrong
sort of like Godzilla.
is my number.
He just wiped out everything.
A tornado through the sport that left everybody devastated.
I think you win today. You win.
Well, let's see yours.
No, but you win. I'm already forfeiting. Don't even show mine. Rosie Ruiz, who I mentioned earlier, biggest Boston Marathon, and you have to include the disaster a couple of years ago, the bombing and everything, that the way she cheated. You talked about Tonya Harding, but she actually got on a subway.
Did she pay to get on the subway? I've always wondered about that. She was willing to cheat to win the Boston Marathon. Did she cheat the Boston subway system as well?
Well, she probably got off before they collected the money. So, yeah. Number 5. You'd think she'd pay her way on the subway. Number 5. McGuire Sosa. I make them a combination because I was traveling from city to city with that circus.
We were all sucked in.
And I was sucked in like everybody else. So I put them as 1 always because that so enamored us.
Yeah.
And it so disgusted us.
Well, ironically, it helped regenerate enthusiasm for the game after the cancellation of the '94 World Series.
It actually turned around baseball.
Yeah.
Roger Clemens. That's kind of like your Lance Armstrong thing, that he just mowed down people. You know, he still won't admit it. We know what he was doing. He was being injected himself. So I tend to go for baseball people, as you know. You were shying away from the baseball people.
Yeah.
This was Americans' pastime.
Yeah.
So I don't really care about our East German swimmers. Chicago Black Sox, I'm with you. That was the first great cheating scandal in American sports.
Yeah.
And it still stands the test of time.
Well, there were only 3 sports anybody cared about back then. It was baseball, horse racing, and boxing. Yeah. And this was the biggest of the 3.
We don't even talk about cheaters in boxing. And there were tons of cheaters in boxing. Apollo Creed. number two, Lance Armstrong. I have number 2. You have number 1. 7, Tour de France is we don't care about bike racing, but the way he handled that and would sue people and would destroyed lives.
Yeah, reputations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number one, you don't have him on the list. Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy hit 72 home runs one year, just broke all the records. That one will never be broken because nobody's going to hit 72 home runs. And the way he did it, defiance, the way he did it with just stepping on people, the way he did it with
And still,
the biggest head in the history of the game.
you know who should have been on our list? You know who should be the,
Oh,
the
there
number
could've been.
one, the number one cheater in sports? Tiger Woods. Huh?
No. See, you're Will
I'm
Chamberlain.
not talking about competition now.
Will Chamberlain.
Will
I think.
Chamberlain.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't even know what he was
You know,
married.
you,
or not.
you know who else neither one of us mentioned? Bill Belichick and the Patriots.
Yeah, I was gonna because I misinterpreted the question. You had it's football. I'll give you my
Tomorrow,
football.
no. Save it. Tomorrow, we'll do the biggest cheaters in NFL history. Because the Brady story ain't going away anytime soon. You want to wait till tomorrow?
That's fine.
All
That's
right.
fine. But I don't think he's the biggest cheater I don't think he's on the list.
In NFL history or all the
NFL
other
history.
sports?
I don't think he's the biggest cheater in NFL history.
Okay, well, we'll find out more tomorrow. Far on the floor, or not far on the floor. Sorry about that.
I'll tell you someone close to your heart and home is on my list.
All right. No, don't tell me. Tell me tomorrow. Pick Six brought to you by Davidson's Liquors. Fans of the sports show, this show, can get up to 20% off, $10 off any online order of $50 or more at davidsonsdenver.com. All you have to do is use the promo code SPORTSHOW10. And this offer is good for online orders only. They will deliver to you, or you can pick up at the store. But if you want that discount, it's only available at davidsonsdenver.com. Again, use the coupon code SPORTSHOW10. That's SPORTSHOW and the number 10.